Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I am doing my Strongman workout. It's going to be a live stream, obviously, if you guys are watching right now. Now, in terms of today's workout, I feel like crap. I am really tired, so I'm thinking that I'm going to do a deload today. Not sure how many sets I'm going to go for. I'm thinking somewhere in between the 3 to 5 set range, but yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm completely exhausted today. I don't know if it's maybe just because this phase of training that I've been doing has been insane volume 2 out of the 3 days. So basically yesterday was my pull day. I did 30 sets of pull-ups. It was super wide pull-ups, 10 sets of 10. Then it was wide pronated, 10 sets of 10, and then semi-supinated, a little bit more on the narrow side, 10 sets of 10. And that always is the day before my Strongman Training workout. And I don't know if it was just all the volume that I've been doing this last week and a half, or just in general the last couple weeks. But yeah, I am exhausted today. I even tried, normally I eat breakfast and dinner and that's it, don't eat anything else. And yeah, I tried even eating before the workout and that did not help me whatsoever. So I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna do at least 3 sets, possibly 5 sets today, and who knows, maybe I'll get my energy once I get a couple sets in and I'll be able to finish through the entire workout, but I doubt it just based off of how I'm feeling. So even if I'm feeling like my energy levels are pretty good, I feel like I should probably take it a little bit easy today because I have been going pretty hard the last 3 months with all the Strongman Training workouts. So I think to do a little bit of a deload for one day would be good. I haven't done a deload in a while. In terms of today's workout, it is going to be 10 sets of 10 repetitions of the tires and 10 sets of 10 repetitions of the Atlas stones. The way that I'm going to be doing it, I've got a 500-pound tire, 150-pound Atlas stone, lifting it onto a 5-foot platform. In terms of the actual way that I'm going to be structuring it, every workout, what I'm doing is I am decreasing my rest. So the very first workout that I did, I ended up going on the, I believe on the 9th minute, I would do a set. And it took me about 4 minutes to do a set, which means I had about 5 minutes to rest. It took me 4 to 4.5 minutes, and then the rest was rest. The second workout, I ended up going on every 8 minutes and 30 seconds. The last workout, I went on every 8th minute, and that was brutal. It was absolutely destroyed me. Today, I'm gonna be going on every 7 minutes and 30 seconds, so that's another reason why I think I'm really gonna need to take a deload today, because the 8-minute was brutal last time, and I'm feeling a lot more tired than I was last time. Last time I felt pretty good. So I have no idea how this workout's gonna go. We are gonna find out in a few minutes though. In terms of the actual setup, I've got my handy little HIIT interval timer going, and I've got it set for a 30-second prep period, so I can go ahead and push start, give me 30 seconds to get my gloves on and go set up on a tire. I've got a work period set for 7 minutes 30 seconds, and I've got 10 rounds, but I don't think I'm actually going to do the 10 rounds again. I think I'm only going to do 3, maybe 5 if I'm feeling up for it, but I'm gonna do my best to get through as much of the workout as I can and power through it. I forgot to bring my gloves over here, so I'm going to grab them. For those of you that have been following my live workouts, you know that I use these gloves when I end up doing my Strongman training, because otherwise I would have to chalk up after every single repetition and it would be a lot of cleanup, and I'm too lazy to clean up, especially after I finish these workouts. So I've got these on. In terms of my hand's feeling pretty good. The cuticle on the middle finger was not bothering me the last workout. Today it's feeling pretty good. I haven't done any lifting yet, so I'll see once I get my hand under the Atlas stone, or the slam ball, which is the Atlas stone, how it feels. Aside from that, pretty much everything else is feeling good. I mean, my low back is feeling really good, hips are feeling good. My right knee, I had a little bit on the patellar tendon, I had a little bit of, I don't want to say pain. I noticed something in there on the last workout, and today it's feeling really good. I'm not feeling anything whatsoever in the knee. The tear is major on my right side. Every Strongman workout, I've noticed that it's been getting more and more tense, so I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on that today, see how exactly it's feeling. Overall, though everything else is feeling really good. It's just the tear is on the right side, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do a little bit of stretching because that's one thing that I've been slacking on. So when I finish this workout, or even just in general, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more stretching on that just to help it out a little bit. That way, when I go for the big one on next Sunday, which is, I forget what next Sunday is, but it's a week and a couple days away. That's gonna be the one where I'm gonna try and do it on every 6 minutes. And based off of how the 8-minute one went, I don't think it's gonna go very well. I think it's gonna be brutal, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. Yeah, in terms of today, again, just gonna go, I'm gonna see how much I can do. I'm gonna get a minimum of 3, I'll probably do 5, but yeah, I am just exhausted today, so I'm gonna take a deload and just do what I can do. So I'm not gonna do all 10 sets. If I do all 10 sets, then it means I woke up halfway through this workout and then I'll be able to do it. But yeah, without further ado, if you guys have any questions, I'll answer them right now. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and get started with the workout. Let's see if you guys have any questions. Nope. Okay, perfect. So I'll go ahead and get started with the workout. Actually, before I get started, let me just take a little shot of vodka. It's really water. Water with some electrolytes in here. I have the concentrates drops from Manal. It's the concentrates drops that I've been using for the last over a decade. Been using them since 2010. If you guys need a really good electrolyte solution, they do not pay me. I just really, really like them, and I've been using them for a long, long time. So concentrates, I put 5 milliliters in a 1 gallon jug, and that is exactly what's in here. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the workout. See if I can wake up a little bit. Once I hit start, I'll have 30 seconds to get ready. Let me put the volume on, that way I could actually hear when it's time to go. All right, let's go. All right. Well, that was way harder than it should have been. Definitely think I'm only gonna do 3 rounds today because I am just completely gassed. 0 chance of making it through 10. And slim to none that I can go through 5. But I've been busting my ass the last few weeks, so I think I could use a deload. So I'll do 2 more rounds. Nice and light day for me today. Yeah, the last workout was brutal. Last workout killed me. Also, the last workout I had a few questions I was answering, so wasn't able to fully catch my breath because I was answering questions. Speaking of which, are there any? Nope. I got 90 seconds left to rest. Aside from being completely exhausted today, everything else felt really good on that first set. Yeah, low back's good, knee's good. Only thing is the teres major on the right arm. I notice it, but it isn't really affecting the workout. And then after I finish this, I'm gonna go home and make a recipe video. The recipe for this Wednesday, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some liver pancakes. And these liver pancakes, if you do not like the taste of liver, then you'll love this recipe because you can't taste the liver. Me personally, I actually really like liver, so I'll eat it by itself, or even usually I just fry it up with some medium ground beef, but yeah, for those of you that do not like liver, definitely check out the liver pancake recipe because it's a good way to get some liver in without having to taste the liver if you don't like it. Anyway, on to set number 2. set felt a lot better. And I got it done about 25 seconds quicker. Still though, I think I'm gonna stop after 3. Just so I can give my body a little time to rest. Yeah, again, the last, pretty much since January, I mean, it's been a lot of volume since January. I did 2 phases of German volume training. Then I did my Strongman training, the 10 sets building up to 20 sets. And then the last week and a half, and then after that, it was just as many sets and reps as I could in 20 minutes. And now the last week and a half, it's been this workout over here. So 10 sets of 10, decreasing the rest. So my volume since January has been ridiculously high. And I haven't really taken any breaks aside from when I go to Montreal for school, which has really only been, well, one of them was an online one because of the C word, everything got canceled, so we had to do it online. And then I had to go for my final exam, got my diploma a couple weeks ago. But aside from that, it's just been nonstop. So I deserve a rest. I'm gonna take it nice and easy today. Just gonna do one more round, go home, make myself top sirloin, see I have some questions. I don't know what you're asking, but if you're asking about just watching me lift, no, I don't think so. I guess it depends why you're watching it. If you're watching it just to get some workout ideas or get a little bit of motivation, then no, absolutely not. I got another 50 seconds to rest. I'm gonna do one more set. You're watching this to troll me. Well, you haven't really said anything to troll me yet, so you're doing a terrible job of trolling. If you're gonna troll me, make fun of me at least. You can make fun of the beard, the hair, my tiny arms, tiny calves. If you're just watching it, you're not trolling. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do this next set. You can think of some good insults to troll me, and then I'll come back and read your insults. All right, last one. I'm not sure if that was 4 or 5. I'm gonna say that was 4 just in case. All right, that's it for today. Nice light day for me today. Just get a little bit of water, see if there's any more questions. If not, I'm gonna go home, make myself a nice top sirloin steak, some liver pancakes.
Congratulations, your workout is...
All right, let's see if you came up with any good trolls. By the way, if you're gonna troll someone, you don't tell them that you're trolling them. It defeats the purpose. Is this supposed to impress you? Well, it depends. If you're impressed by the weight I'm lifting, then yes. If you're not, then no. I get the feeling that you are seeking for attention, which works as a factor for your workouts. Not really. I've live streamed for 0 people, and right now I'm live streaming for 1 person, so I don't really care about the attention. I just do it for the hell of it. I can't tell if you're trying to burn calories or build muscle. Neither. I'm trying to improve my endurance. And also, any movement that you do is burning calories. So right now, when I sit down, I just burn some calories. When I stood up, I just burned some calories. When I just sat back down, I just burned some more calories. Picking up this water, I'm burning calories. Drinking this, the water's cold right now. Your body wants to maintain homeostasis. So my body is gonna heat that water up to match the temperature of my body, and that's gonna burn calories. So everything you do burns calories. This workout is burning calories, but the main objective for this workout for me is just more endurance. That is my main objective, but yeah, that's pretty much it for that workout. What is the purpose of this stream? Just decided to stream it for the hell of it. There is no real purpose. If people want to see me work out, they could watch the stream, get some ideas for their own workouts, give people an idea of what my workouts are about. I've had a lot of people ask me what type of workouts I do, so that's part of the reason why I started streaming these. Also, the Strongman Training, the very first time that I streamed it, I was feeling really lazy and I didn't want to work out, so I streamed it just as a way to motivate myself to get through the workout, because I knew that if I didn't stream it, I would have just quit. But if I had people watching me, then it would have forced me to work out. That one I streamed on Facebook. I did not stream it on YouTube. And it did the job perfectly. I had a few people watching. People were interacting. We were talking a bit and made the workout go by a lot faster. So in terms of the streams, I don't have any specific reason why I'm streaming the workouts. I'm a creature of habit. I did it once and then I just kept doing it ever since. I didn't plan on streaming these. It's just, I ended up doing it once and yeah, now I just got into the habit of doing it. Plus, I figured since I never really live streamed before, it would also allow me to be a little bit more comfortable being live on camera, because when you are recording videos for the purposes of uploading them at a later date or time, if you mess up, you could always just cancel it, re-record it, and then re-upload it. Whereas with a live stream, you can't all of a sudden say, ah shit, I messed up, let me start over. You gotta just go with the flow. So I feel like the live streaming also helps me be a little bit more fluid in general. Yeah, those are just a few of the reasons why I did it. Is this your own gym? Yes, it is. I've had this since 2018. Got the place May of 2018. July 1st was the official opening, and between May and July, I was only seeing my patients and clients that I already had before I got this place. July 1st of 2018, though, was the official opening to the public. But yeah, this was my gym. And yeah, pretty much what I do over here, biosignature modulation, nutritional medicine profiling. I also do holistic lifestyle coaching. The majority of what I do, I would say 80% of what I do is fascial stretch therapy. Also do physiotherapy over here, some EMS training, personal training, very, very rare. I would say like 20% of what I do is on the personal training side of things, and then the other 80% is the fascial stretch therapy. COVID absolutely hit us pretty hard. Pretty much last year was supposed to be a really, really good year. We were on pace to generate over $150,000. And as soon as COVID hit, oh, and I saw that we just lost connection. I don't know how much of that you missed, but yeah, basically we were on pace to do about $150,000 last year. COVID hit, and then we didn't make anything. Everybody was afraid to come in, so we only made about $30,000, so we lost about $120,000 last year. Luckily though, I was very smart and I had a lot of savings in the company account, so we have basically been paying the rent and living off of those savings for the last year. And unfortunately for us, I live in Canada and our government is absolutely shit. They keep locking us down. We're on another 1-month lockdown, and every time they implement these lockdowns, everybody goes away. So we had a lockdown all of January, then they opened us up for a couple weeks, then they locked us down, opened us up, and now we're on another 4-week lockdown, and now there's a 4-week stay-at-home order, so no one's allowed to leave their houses unless it's for essential services. So of course, when that happens, a lot of people get afraid and they stop coming in, but not much I can do about it. All I can do is pretty much just hustle, and that's another reason why I do these live streams. I figured, you know what? It'll be a good way to build up the online presence. No one's coming in, so might as well find a way to be productive. Do you know Agent 47? No, I do not. What is Agent 47? If it has to do with COVID, or actually I shouldn't even say the word. If it has to do with the C word, I'm sure one of my trainers, he knows all about it, and I could ask him about it tomorrow and he'll tell me all about it. If you got another question, I'll answer another one, and then I'm gonna go ahead, start putting everything away, clean up, and then go home, make that recipe video, and have myself a nice top sirloin steak. And then after that, I'm gonna go watch Batman versus Ninja Turtles. Last night I ended up watching Batman Ninja, the original one in Japanese, and it was absolutely terrific. If you haven't seen Batman Ninja, watch it, and if you do watch it in Japanese. I ended up downloading it a few nights ago, and it was an English version, and I had to shut it off. I could not watch it. And then last night, I actually watched it on Netflix, and it was in Japanese, and it was absolutely terrific. So if you're gonna watch it, and watch it in Japanese with the subtitles. How many clients do you have? How many clients do I, active clients that I have that are coming into the gym, or just clients in general? If we're talking about clients in general, I have no idea. I have about a couple dozen professional athletes. Most of those athletes are boxers. So just my athletes alone, I have 7 champion boxers on my roster. And then I have about a dozen up and coming, soon to be champions. So that's about 20 to 24 fighters. And then I have a lot of people that are older that are injured. I get a lot of people coming to me for rehabilitation. I have about another, I would say about a dozen of those. 2/3 of my clientele are professional athletes. The other third is people that are older, just have some type of physical dysfunction. So I have about 30 to 35 people on my client roster right now. And of those 30 to 35, I only have about maybe 7 or 8 that are coming in right now just because the rest are all MIA. I've had a couple of them reach out to me because they want to start coming back, but off the top of my head, I have maybe 7 that are still coming despite the lockdowns. Aside from those 7, everybody's MIA right now. And I tried doing online coaching with some of them, but it's not the same. A lot of the people that I do the online coaching with, my already existing clients, they'll do the workout when I'm there in front of them, but as soon as it's time for them to do it on their own, they just fell out of the habit of doing the workouts on their own. So they're just not doing the workouts on their own, and it gets to the point where you fall into the habit of doing something and then you just stop doing it. So right now, a lot of the people that I was seeing, they just fell out of the habit of coming to the gym. So they'll do the workouts when I do the online coaching with them, but then when they're on their own, maybe they'll do 1 workout in the week, if that. More often than not even that. That's my biggest issue with the online coaching. I do have some online clients that are very, very good, but those ones are specifically online clients and they were never in-person clients to begin with. The clients that I have that were in-person clients and they're now online clients because of the lockdowns, they just do not have the same discipline to be able to do the workouts on their own. So personally, I don't like doing online coaching unless it's somebody who has reached out to me specifically for the purposes of online coaching. But with my in-person clients, a lot of them they don't have that motivation to work out at home if I'm not there with them. So it sucks. It sucks for them. It sucks for me because we were making really, really great progress, and now all of that is out the window because of the lockdowns. And there's nothing I can do about it. Pretty much the only thing that I can do is just keep doing what I'm doing and hoping that they come back and that they're not afraid anymore. But a lot of them, they are very, very afraid and they do not want to come in whatsoever. But we'll see what happens in the next month or two. We've got another 3.5 weeks left of lockdowns, and hopefully after that, they will not do that anymore. Cheat day today. What do you mean cheat day? Do you mean cheat day in terms of food or workout? If you're talking about food, I don't have cheat days. If I feel like snacking, I'll snack, but like in terms of a cheat day, I don't actually allocate cheat days. It's just I eat what I eat, and then if I feel hungry, I'll pig out. I don't consider it a cheat though. I just consider it giving into my cravings. I don't believe in cheat days. I think that if you need to plan a cheat day, your diet probably just is not that good. You should have a diet where it's very sustainable and that you don't need to have a cheat day. If you need to have a cheat day, you're doing something wrong. Unless if you are doing it for the purposes of a competition, let's say you want to do a bodybuilding show and you want to get down to below 5%, then you're going to have to suffer a little bit. You're probably going to have to toss in a cheat day. But for the average person, if you're just trying to lose weight, just trying to build some muscle, you don't need to have a cheat day. If you're talking about the workouts, I don't consider this a cheat day. I consider this a deload. So whenever you're decreasing the volume, that's what's referred to as a deload week in terms of program design. And generally, if I do a deload, it's usually around 50% volume, but today I was just so exhausted that I thought, let me just do 30%. I'll do 1/3 of what I normally do. When it comes to maintaining, all you need is 1/3 the volume to maintain. So I figured, let me just do 30% of what I would normally do. That way, I'm not going to improve, but I'm not going to get worse. So no, today's not a cheat day in terms of the diet, and today's also not a cheat day in terms of the workout. How much does a membership cost? It depends on the different services. Basically, I listed the services we do: EMS training, fascial stretch therapy, nutritional medicine, profiling, biosignature modulation. So the EMS training, it's electric muscle stimulation, and it's not EMS training, like the Abtronic, where you put it on your abs, you lay down, you do nothing. It's whole body EMS. You wear this full body suit and you actually do a workout while being simultaneously stimulated with the EMS suit on. That one over there, 2 20-minute workouts a week for 1 month, so 8 sessions, is taxes in $1,000. For 4 months, it's $3,000. And for 2 months, off the top of my head, I think it's $1,800. Then the fascial stretch therapy, for a single treatment, it is taxes in $200 for a 1 hour treatment. For a monthly treatment plan, you get 12 treatments. You can use them 12 days in a row. You can spread them out over the course of the year. That is $2,000 taxes in. And then for a weekly treatment plan, which consists of 52 treatments, that is $7,080, which comes out to, I think, $8,500 taxes in, or 8,000 taxes in, something like that. Then the holistic lifestyle coaching, that one for 3 months, 1 day a week, is $3,000, and that one's our all-encompassing program. We do a 3-hour assessment. We'll do a biosignature modulation assessment, nutritional medicine profiling consultation. We'll do a postural assessment, spinal curvature assessment. We'll do range of motion testing, strength assessment. We'll do an upper or an abdominal wall function assessment, gait analysis, breathing analysis. We'll do a movement pattern analysis, strength testing, stability testing, all that type of stuff, balance training. And once we do that, we customize everything. We upload a program onto our PT Enhance account. Everybody gets their own private account. The workouts are uploaded onto there. And then when the patient or client comes in, they get to use that hour however they like. If they have issues with pain, mobility, anything like that, they can do a fascial stretch therapy treatment and then do the workouts on their own at home. If they don't have any issues with mobility or pain and they really want to get a good workout in, they could come in and use that hour for the workout. So it's very customizable in terms of how they use that hour. And then for the program design, our program design, it's $600 to be assessed and have a program written for you. The biosignature modulation and nutritional medicine profiling consultation, that is $500 for a 1 hour visit. With that 1 hour visit, you get a meal plan, supplement plan, and you also get some advice on what you can do in terms of working out. So what type of workouts would be most beneficial for you. So let's say you have issues with android production, then we would do some type of strength training. If you have issues with insulin resistance, we would recommend some type of metabolic conditioning training. And yeah, basically the assessment dictates what type of training we would do. And then one thing that we were doing, but again, because of the lockdown, it completely killed us, was small group training, groups of 6 people. But right as we were trying to launch that, that's when the lockdowns hit. So we haven't really been able to do any of that. All right, any other questions? Do you get sponsors? I have had sponsors inquire, and I have turned most of them down, and one of the reasons being I'm not going to put my name on something that I don't believe in. And so far, all of the sponsors that have reached out to me, it's all gimmicky pieces of equipment. We do, again, I mentioned that we do EMS training over here, so I've had some EMS companies reach out to me, and the EMS companies, it's those bullshit ones that you put an EMS machine on your stomach, you lay down on the couch, and then they tell you that you get 6-pack abs. I'm not going to promote that because I don't believe in it. I don't think it works. I think it's bullshit, and I think it's just conning people. I've had knee wrap companies reach out to me. I put out a video a few months back about how to heal your knee pain and knee pain exercises. And I swear, whoever sent me the message, they just looked up tags knee pain. And I know that they didn't actually watch the video or anything because they just sent me a message saying, we want to send you this product. We'll give you $25 to give us a positive review. And I told them straight up, it's like, if you guys want to send me the product, fine. I'll review it for you. I'll give an honest review, but I'm not going to just say that it's a good product. Especially because I went on the website, I went on Amazon, I looked up their product, and there were so many false claims. They were saying how it could heal your arthritis and it's like all these conditions that it would help with, and it's not going to help with any of them. It's a temporary fix. It's a Band-Aid. You put a knee wrap on, and yeah, it'll feel good while you have it on, but it's not going to heal anything. As soon as you take it off, your knee is back to normal. So I told the guy, and the guy was getting really, really pushy with, oh, we'll give you some money, do this. And I told him straight up, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do it for free. You don't even have to give me money. I'm going to tell everybody how shit your product actually is. And then I never heard back from the guy ever since. But yeah, in terms of sponsors, I have had sponsors reach out to me, but no, I have not actually taken any of those sponsors because I don't believe in the products. But if anybody does want to sponsor me and you do have a product that you think would fall in line with the studio right over here, my philosophy, then go ahead and reach out to me because I would love to get some sponsors, especially right now because things are slow. Seems like a futuristic gym with a lot of technology use. The EMS, it is pretty cool, and it does look pretty futuristic. If you just type in Team Euphoric EMS training, or even just go on our playlist for EMS training, you can kind of get an idea. I actually filmed a short 1-minute video of myself going through an EMS session. I believe the video was called Steven's First Time EMS Training. I could actually look it up right now. I believe that was the name though. And it's a time lapse of my actual EMS session that I did on my own. Let me see if I can find it. Team Euphoric. Steven's First EMS. Let me see exactly what it's called. There it is. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is called Steven's First Week of Whole Body EMS Training. And I've got a bunch of videos. That's basically the EMS suit. So you wear it, and actually, you know what? We could even, it's just 1 minute long. I could even play it for you guys right now. But this is basically the EMS.
It's cardio on the bike and strength on the mat.
This was the old intro before I changed it to the new intro that we have. So let me just turn the volume off. I'll just kind of explain what exactly is going on. So right now that suit is the EMS suit. All the major muscle groups are being stimulated simultaneously. So we have electrical impulses going through the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, the abdominals, the low back, the mid back, the traps, the arms, the chest. And right now I am on cardio mode. So there's 3 different modes on the actual suit. There is a strength and muscle building mode that helps to build strength and increase muscle mass. Then there's a cardio mode that's good for fat loss. And then there's a relaxation mode, which is basically like a massage. For that one, you just lay down and you absolutely do nothing at all. You just allow the machine to kind of circulate the blood flow throughout your body. With strength and muscle building mode, the way that it works is there is intervals that you go through. So let's say you're doing a 6-second on, 4-second off interval. For 6 seconds, you're being stimulated with an electrical current and you're maintaining a static position. So let's say you're doing a squat. For 6 seconds, you're holding it in the bottom position and then you come up. And then for cardio mode, it's less intense, but it's continuous. So with strength building mode, the intervals, you have however much time on and then however much time off. So if you're doing 6 seconds on, 4 seconds off, for 6 seconds you're being stimulated, for 4 seconds you have nothing going on whatsoever. With cardio mode, it's continuous. So even when you're resting, the impulses are constantly flowing through your body. And yeah, it's really, really effective. It's the equivalent of a 90-minute weight training session in only 20 minutes. Now, a lot of people are going to dispute this, but I have been using the EMS now for 3 years, and I thought it was bullshit when I first got it, which is why I actually have all the equipment, because originally this was an EMS training facility and all they did was EMS, but after the first time that I tried it, definitely saw the benefits to it. And then after 3 years of having used it with clients, with the exception of 2 people in 3 years, every single person has lost between 3 to 8.8% body fat. I had one person that only lost 1 point something% body fat, and that was in 8 sessions. So it was 8 20-minute sessions, 1 month, 1% body fat. Another person, same thing, they lost a little bit, but generally, aside from those 2 people, every single person that has tried this in the last 3 years has lost between 3 to 8.8%, and that is, I don't even know how many people have tried it. If I were to log into the machine right now, it would tell me exactly how many users are on there, but it's been a lot of people and the results have been pretty good. So I'm definitely sold on it. The other thing too was I went on PubMed after we ended up getting the units, and I looked up a lot of research papers with regard to elderly populations, because it's really good for people with joint pain because you're not externally loading the joint, you're internally loading it using your own muscle as the stimulus. And it was used a lot in Europe on professional soccer players and also professional basketball players, and they showed really good improvements in terms of knee extension strength, hip extension strength. Their kicking power improved for the soccer players. So overall, yeah, the EMS machines are really, really good. They're also really, really pricey. They're $60,000 a unit, so for 60 grand each, they better do the job. But yeah, I guess, yeah, it is a little bit futuristic and they are pretty cool. If you're ever in Canada and you ever want to come for a workout, come try it out. Do you use massage guns? Yes, I use the Tim Tam Power Massager. I've been using the Tim Tam Power Massager for, I think 2 years now, over 2 years. Been using that thing. And I like to use it at the end of the fascial stretch therapy treatment. I don't use it all the time, but for certain people, I have one of my patients absolutely loves that thing. So she does 2 hours of fascial stretch therapy every single week, and then at the end, she always wants me to use the power massager on her glutes, her hamstrings, and her quads. So I'll just do a little 2 to 3 minutes at the very end of the treatment for her. With my athletes, like the same thing. At the end of the session, some of them, they might ask me to use it, or sometimes if we're not doing a fascial stretch therapy treatment, if we are doing a workout, it's a really nice way to just get out some adhesions in the muscle belly in a quick period of time. I used to do a lot of ART, which is active release technique, and it destroys your thumbs, and it also takes a long time. And with the Tim Tam Power Massager, it takes 10 seconds to do with that gun what it would take me 20 minutes to do with my thumbs. So it's a huge hand saver for sure, because my hands were getting absolutely destroyed. If you were to see my signatures after an ART treatment, you couldn't even make out my signature. My hand would be shaking like crazy. So my hands have definitely benefited from myself getting the power massager. It was nice chatting with you. Enjoy the food and take care. Likewise, it was fun being trolled by you for a little moment, and it was also fun getting asked some serious questions. It was fun to pass the time. Thank you for watching. And if there are no more questions, then yeah, I'm going to leave you guys for today. I'll do one quick ab flex because I know you guys love the physique updates. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Take care. Have a good night. I'm going to go make myself some steak.